Maybe there's also a time to discuss your grant program in more depth. Because
Yeah,
like, and because they're right, there you mentioned, and certainly kind of in the space of like kind of like the future of computing, there's a lot of really interesting people doing things.
totally.
Much of what they're doing is not these kind of like VC style startups, nor do they necessarily want them to be that. But what they're doing still has a great deal of value for society and for how to think about these things.
So do you think that grants are a useful mechanism for getting people to like work on specific projects? But I do think that it's rough. Like that's a big part of why my grants are so purpose built for young people is like it's only 5K. It doesn't mean that much to like most people who need like a real salary and have dependents, but for the right person, 5K plus me saying, I think you should work on your project. Like you should take this seriously. Here's some money to like pay your living expenses or to buy parts, whatever it is actually somewhat meaningful. And I think that it also is the kind of thing that like I just want to be forever a part of Moth Fun because I care about this and I care about people working on weird stuff just because I think that it's really good for the ecosystem of innovation. And I think that they're like often the most interesting people too. And if a tiny little thing I can do can get them on a path towards taking themselves more seriously, and maybe that'll snowball into them actually starting a company and building something amazing. Maybe it won't. Doesn't really matter to me. Either way, it's like success in my book if they just basically become a little bit more themselves.